must be delighted with the response from the team.
Yeah, absolutely delighted. The objective was getting through the tie and keeping a clean sheet. And I thought a real professional job. I thought we won the game in the first half, arguably the first 20 minutes when we scored 2 goals. But really impressed with the players. I did ask them for a reaction, and they did. They showed me that. But we knew playing against Airdrie, they're a very possession-based team, and we worked a lot on the fact that we had to high press and do it with energy and intensity. And I think we were relentless with that, and we got a reward. So really pleased. The boys deserve a hell of a lot of credit for that, for putting in that level of performance, and also getting players on the pitch. In the second half. Second half was a wee bit disjointed, but I think the tie was won in the first half. We got a chance to see Lopez, Samuels, and most pleasingly get Big Joe on the pitch, which was fantastic.
That's quite later than Lyle, but you won't be surprised with the way he responded.
Not at all. No, I'd say that anybody that asked me, Lyle's fully committed to this football club, and you can see with the reaction he got for the fans when he came off. He gets his 2 goals, and I just took him off because we're nursing that injury that he had, his Achilles. But no question at all about Lyle's commitment towards us, and it's every objective we've got as a football club. Lyle Cameron's a massive part of that.
Yeah, when he does go, he'll want to go to the high, won't he?
He what?
When he does go, he'll want
to
go to the high.
Yeah, of course he will. He's got real high standards. I've said that before. He's a really ambitious young man and really talented young man. And yeah, we use that. There's more chance of winning football matches with Lyle Cameron in it. Not just because of his ability, because his mentality and his attitude, and that served him well, and it will serve Dundee well until the end of the season.
It was good to see that reaction from the crowd as well.
Yeah, I think so. But it's nothing more for me than he deserves, because he's been a brilliant servant. I've said that, that's him now up to, that'll be 19 goal contributions, which for a midfield player in the area of the pitch he plays is fantastic. So, no, it's no surprise to me to see the level of commitment he put in, and he'll continue to do that.
John McCracken coming in.
Yeah, done well. I think they made a couple of really important saves, and his distribution was good. So, again, I've said it all along. I was really pleased to get the injured ones back to strengthen the squad in terms of competition. And we're going into the running now, still involved in cup competition, which is brilliant at this stage. And we've got a real task on in terms of our league performances. But to have the strength of the squad and to have real competition within that squad is the thing that pleases me most.
Was that always the plan in terms of a cup match, changing the goalkeeper?
Yeah, we spoke about it at the start of the season. It happened the other way. But right throughout the squad, there was 6 changes today to the squad, so it was bringing a freshness and energy. But because of the squad that I've got, there was no difference in quality. There was real good quality on that side, and I think with the subs that came on, Big Mo and Finn, you've seen that as well. So a good day's work, and I really need to tip my hat and say well done to the players, because they put in an exceptionally professional performance today, particularly in that first half.
It's been a long time on the sidelines for Joe Sonesty. Is it about just kind of managing him now, getting him back up to fitness?
Yeah, and he's played, he played 60 minutes in a reserve game on Tuesday. We'll do that again with a few reserve games coming up and make sure he's ready when he comes into it. But it was just brilliant for him today as a reward. And you've seen again the reaction of his teammates, the reaction of the fans, and just how popular he is. And he's worked really hard, Joe, to get to that. And I hope he enjoys that. And I know he did that last 10 minutes. But yeah, you're right. It's just building blocks to get him back in the thick of things.
Will it be important to get yourself back on track for that top 6 push as well when you have Aberdeen coming up?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what I think today builds confidence. I wanted a reaction from the players, and I seen that. I thought it was a lot of really good performances, and we'd said, the objective was to get through in the tie. I think we got the tie won in the first half, and in the second half the objective was to keep a clean sheet, which we've done. So we can only take positives from that and take that into our next game.
I mean, it might get only more frustrating with each passing round, but the mention of 115 years since the last Scottish Cup, does that play on your mind at all?
Right? No, not at all. I can't affect the last 115 years. I can maybe affect this year. Hopefully I can, but listen, it's just great to be in a position, and the players deserve so much credit that we're sitting back now watching the games over the weekend and seeing what the draw is for the next round.
Is the thing that impressed you most, Tony, about the players, about the group, the character that they've shown? Because 2 6-0 defeats in just a few days, that must have been a hell of a blow to take.
Absolutely, and you're right to say that, and that's why I think they deserve huge credit. I thought it was typified. If you've seen the last part of the game, Simon Murray running back to a left back position, put in a sliding tackle, and loud as anything saying, make sure we keep a clean sheet. And that's the kind of mentality that there was loads of quality in the game today, but it's that mentality and that spirit that will serve us. It has served as well, up to the games previous to last Saturday. There was a real strength, a resilience, mentality, spirit about the team in the Old Firm games and the Derby, and that will serve as well. And I've seen that coming back today, and it's a real boost in terms of confidence, not just the performance and a result, but to see the players displaying that mentality.
Brilliant.